What's happening, Dangerlings? It is the Dungeon Master. Apologies for my slightly croaky voice. I've been doing dragon voices for recent records, and it hurts. I just wanted to tell you about our brand new show, which I hope you've heard a little bit of now, but maybe you haven't. It's called Danger Things, where we are playing the Kids on Bikes role-playing game, GM'd by the incredibly funny Ross Harmston. That's right, Fulton is running a game for us. It's a brilliant show. We play 12-year-old kids living in a tiny little town in middle America, trying to solve weird things going on. And also, it's 1985, so there's a lot of 80s stuff in there as well. It's brilliant. The first episode is available for free right now on the main feed. Go and have a listen to it. Hear us building the town. And if you like it, go to patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast. It's only $5 a month and you can get the full show. This is full cast. We're not doing small shows like we did with some of our other stuff. Full cast, 1-hour episodes, 80s action with a bunch of 12-year-olds, GM by Ross. It's a lot of fun. It's Danger Things. But this isn't that. This is the Danger Club podcast. Here we go. Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
I think we're up on Holy Xatramba. I don't think we want our entrance announced. You'll eat children, but you draw the line at armpit meat.
The enormous dragon stands
Shit,
up.
I'm a wizard.
Good dragon take wizard.
I am a lover of harassment.
Speak the words of the lady, or be eaten.
Look at that.
Olohimba will help you. The adventure continues now.
Okay, well, I'm rolling. Are you rolling?
Hold up.
I'm never rolling.
James isn't rolling.
So James isn't rolling,
No, I
but
said
somebody roll,
roll up.
everyone else is rolling.
Someone roll, James. What do you get?
What?
What number did you get when you rolled,
I
James?
got... You get...
You get
Tall.
what?
That's a number.
Get tall.
Yeah.
Tall.
Tall's a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Tools the Trumba.
Number 11, innit? Two long
it?
legs. Yeah.
Right.
What are we
think-
talking about?
Is this
I
is this a bingo game? Have you?
I don't know. Who are you?
So
Where- where am I?
To his home.
Where am I?
Fucking dark, bit abstract bingo. I'm picking up like, I'm confused. Who am I?
Time for my sponge bath.
Oh, that's
Lovely.
bingo. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Bingo.
Oh, right, James, you can get off the floor. We'll stop rolling.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, my knees.
Oh, I've got a question. Did anyone ever collect anything? This is something I've been trying to think of little things. Did anyone ever collect anything when they were younger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the only thing I collected successfully was all of the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle cards from the late 80s.
Yeah, me too.
I had every single one of them. And and I also used to, when I was younger, collect Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah. I never collected all of those. There
No,
were a lot
there
of
were
them.
millions.
However,
And there were two
the
of each.
Garbage Pail Gang that came later, there was a lot less of them, and I did complete that. And then there were these like happy faces that were a bit like Garbage Pail-y, and I was kind of addicted by this point. And
Was this in your 30s, yeah?
what?
This was in your late 30s, yeah? So-
Yes, in my late third. Yeah.
Crazy.
No, yeah. So my mum would give me £1, right, to spend on like school dinner, right, and I would buy an apple for 10p and use the rest to buy the cards on the way home. And then one of the dinner ladies dobbed me in. They were like, "He just eats an apple every day." I got pulled into the headmaster's office, and they said, "You know, what have you been spending the rest of your money on?" Because we spoke to your mum, and she said she gives you £1. And I was like, "These cards." And I got in a lot of trouble.
You should have said you had a deep phobia of doctors. And you'd heard that an apple a day, you know.
An apple a day.
And then years later, on a Secret Santa, Drum got me a book of the Garbage Pail Kids.
Did I?
Yeah, and it's
Nice.
here somewhere. I was trying to look for it on the books behind you, Dan. But I can't.
Yeah,
Five
because
times away.
there were two of each, so each one had
Yeah.
a double pun name, so
Yeah.
like Dead Fred and.
So these they're trading cards. They're
trading
Yeah,
cards,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, they were actually stickers rather
Yeah.
than trading cards of Garbage Pail Kids.
And you had some really horrible bubblegum as well.
Oh yeah, horrible.
Yeah,
bubblegum.
horrible bubblegum.
And
And on the
this in the book, it's got a pack, and I've not opened it. It's got a pack of stickers with some bubblegum in it.
has it?
Yeah. Maybe
Wow,
we should do that on on the next Danger Club episode.
Yeah.
We'll all get some of that and chew
My
on
mum
it.
hated them because they were pretty disgusting.
I mean, they were. Well, because they were based on the Cabbage Patch Kids, weren't they? But the Cabbage Patch Kids are supposed to be cute. So the people that did the Cabbage Patch Kids were like, that stuff sucks. Let's destroy it.
Yeah.
And they did so very successfully. It was really cool.
I got into. I used to buy complete sets of cards. Because fuck, like buying stuff in the newsagents, like fuck the actual the trading was nothing for me. I just wanted to own the thing.
I've got this mental image of a young Dan in a top hat walking over the kid who's just his collection. You, here's a bundle of cash. I'll take that. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
We used my dad really got into like cigarette cards. You know, they used to get these like literally like silk woven cigarette cards in like all the. So he got into like collecting those in a weird phase. So we'd used to go to auctions where he would like bid on rare cards, and while we were there, I would just go around. Me and my brother would go around like the stands and just spend pocket money on cards. And you could buy like complete sets, and it's a really satisfying thing because it's like a big chunky wadge of cards all in cellophane together, like a proper brick of cards, and you get the full set. Take it home and like put it out in the display. And I've got like classic WCW wrestling cards, but really cheaply done, where it's like they don't really know who any of the wrestlers are. So most of the names are wrong. They've the finishing moves are all wrong. I've got like Hercules, the Legendary Journey, and Xena cards.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're the. I mean, slightly prouder of owning the Lucy Lawless cards than the Kevin Sorbo cards now, given the politics of both of them. But but they're great. I've got these just proper huge albums of all these, and the Marvel cards where you could get you'd get like the sets of 9 of them, and when you put them all together, it makes one image. That's a lovely thing to have. I really love. That's why I try very hard not to get into cards now, because I'm like, that could very easily become an obsession. I need the whole set. If I
got
get a
into
couple.
trouble recently because in Sainsbury's they do like Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. It's like all their stuff, and you get free cards given to you when you spend a certain amount of money. So like the more money you spend, the more cards they give you. And I was in Sainsbury's every day going like, it's for my daughter, from like, can I have the but how many cards do I get though? And like I got loads, and then Vida's my wife's mum was like, oh, Willow collects those cards, and was like giving us some, and I was like, oh my god. And then I bought the album to put them all in, and I was like, this is still about Willow, right? Here you go, Willow, look at the album that we can put these cards in together. And she almost destroyed the album, and I went, you can't have that. And I put it away. On top of the thing, and I haven't got it down since because it's just for me, and she's not allowed, and now I feel bad. Anyway, there you go.
Mass those things. That's a nice thing to do.
What about you guys? What about Scott? Do you collect anything? I imagine you collect a bit.
I collected, so there was like dinosaur cards that came in tea a very long time ago in PG Tips, and you used to get out.
Quite soggy.
No, like they were.
I got.
bags.
Were they called Snap It or something?
I don't know, but they were quite small, and they always used to smell of tea, and used to get out and read a lot of dinosaur facts. And
I remember
this.
this.
I think I've got them as
They were
well.
quite cool. That, and then a few years later, I started getting into Warhammer like a fucking idiot.
My God.
Oh god.
Like an absolute.
I didn't even
idiot.
mention that because I'm still having therapy about my Warhammer, so it's just the amount of money I did spend on that shit.
Did I collect it, or did I just set my financial future back 10 years?
I mean, even Henry Cavill can't afford the full 40k set. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He also can't paint them because every time he brings the model to his chest, his absolutely colossal biceps get in the way. Like,
he must have to paint them at arm's length. You know,
That's the whole point of being a Witcher. He's just trying to raise money for. It's the tradition of it. You must pay a Witcher like a miniature after he's
a mini to your Witcher.
It's made of lead. Oh, really hard.
3D.
That's why he's got weird eyes.
3D.
Oh my god. We had I remember when let's not get too far off on fucking Warhammer because this will become one of the billion Warhammer podcasts.
Although actually, just before you make your point, I don't know if you've seen the news. It's probably a little bit out of date by the time this goes, but Ian Livingstone's been given a knighthood.
Yes!
He is Sir Ian Livingstone.
That's amazing.
And hilariously, somebody put under the thing, it's like, Turn to 269 if you accept the knighthood. Turn to 169 if you decline.
What's it been given a knighthood for?
Yes.
Services to business. Like, they literally set up Games Workshop, which is now a massive company. I mean, they sold it in the early 90s.
Scott's like,
and he's like on the board of loads of companies.
I mean, so's Tony Blair. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, knighthoods are...
well, it's
everyone
true.
gets a
Ian
knighthood.
He's never
Livingstone-
done war crimes.
No. And, oh my God, as well.
Warhammer and War Crimes.
Do
There
you
you
know
go.
what? I saw a picture of Tony Blair as he looks now. He looks insane. Like, he looks like an evil villain, like more than anything else. He's got weird long hair, and what's Dan doing? Oh, I thought he was going to do a presentation. You'll put your phone on charge on the shelf. You were like, oh yeah. And then you went,
I have a presentation on Tony Blair.
in fact, I have Ian Livingstone on
very
speed
minute.
dial. Yeah. But sorry, I didn't mean to. But that's a bit of current news. Yeah, well done him. He's a lovely fella.
But Ian Livingston, not...
No, Tony
Not
Blair's
Tony Blair.
Tony Blair's
yeah,
a terrible
Steve
person.
Jackson got a knighthood.
let's face it.
He's not the sort of person who care, I don't think.
Awkward.
I know.
What about
Do
Peter
you
Jackson?
think any other Danger Club will ever be,
Jamelia Jackson.
What most likely...
most
member of the
likely to
club
get
be
a
knighted.
knighthood?
Yeah, knighthood.
Definitely me.
Yeah. Ross will be knighted posthumously.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait, because you're going to take the bullet for him. So, I think you'll be knighted posthumously.
Yeah.
Although, no, they'd probably give it to the person who tried to shoot Ross.
Don't shoot Ross, Dangerlings.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah, please don't shoot
Joke's
Ross.
on you. You can't in England because there's no guns. So
There are guns.
No, there's no guns. No guns, mate.
Spot
So-
boy from Surrey.
Joke's on me.
yeah.
No guns in England? No.
I'm from Whitstable, mate. There's guns everywhere.
Yeah. I actually fished with guns.
Guns in oysters down in Whitstable. We have bloody hell.
Every lobster's got a hole because it's
God, we're running the boats on the ocean. Got a Tommy gun inside. Blimey, come on, geezer.
I found that when I was down there the other day, when I was like, oh, we'd like some oysters. And they're like, very well, just go outside. You just hear...
They just hand you a free pistol with
smashed
it.
shells.
Punk ass
How you eat
oysters.
them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They bring you the oyster in the shell and a gun, and you have to finish it off.
Just go on a tray of bullets.
Oh, it's got a pearl.
Do you want a pint of Guinness with that? Yes, please.
It's the classic one.
Yeah.
It's not for you. It's for the oyster. It's its last drink.
Yeah.
Drink up, Shucky.
Drink that, and we're going to shuck ya. Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness! Well, that's a lot of lovely things that we've all had.
Collectibles to guns.
And
There you go.
speaking of collectible things, you're collecting many companions, and I can tell you, it must be nice. It must be nice to have a dragon on your side. I saw Hamilton this week. Maybe I did. I always jinx things by being like, oh, I'm going to say a thing I did in the week the episode comes out. It hasn't happened yet. COVID might have got it, but either I saw Hamilton this week or I spent this entire week crying. There's a Hamilton joke. You met a dragon and you've charmed it around. Well done.
Yeah, I mean,
Charmed it, dragon.
I feel like if we didn't get this dragon on our side, we would not survive the town we're about to walk into. So I feel like maybe, that was how it was supposed to go. And if...
I hope so.
It certainly allayed some of Velda's fears about going to the city because we've got a fucking dragon now. So,
but also, I mean, the other thing is that this dragon had pharasmatic markings on it. Well noticed, Colin, and also didn't attack us as such. Ate the demons and then just stood in front of us. We were being asked to chat to it, I think.
Yeah.
My first thought was, who can speak Draconic?
It was the right decision.
it was,
to talk to,
Velda was pleased to speak Draconic and also quite relieved when it started speaking Common because he was well out of his comfort zone. Why shouldn't I eat you?
Dan, did the talk in Draconic, did that help somewhat?
Definitely
at first?
helped. The dragon
I thought so,
Olohimba was certainly
Olohimba.
curious about you because it's not used to seeing, or she's not used to seeing non-demons and non-fucked up child-eating monsters around here. It's not really a place people come calling. So yes, was interested, but was also very, very much intending to eat you at the beginning of it. So you had some work to do to turn around. And I'll tell you, I had Olohimba stats ready to go.
we would
when you
have
started
died.
prepping that
Yeah.
spell. That was.
I think the only choice would have been to abandon Spike hopefully she would eat him long enough for us to flee.
Yeah.
And that's nothing against Spike. No Dangerling hate, please. Like, literally, we would have to have just run.
Nah, fuck that. We would have had the most metal battle, jumping off the back of a fucking dinosaur to fight a dragon. Are you kidding me? That'd be sick as fuck.
And also, I mean, there's no way that Shania was leaving Spike to get eaten by a dragon.
100%.
I mean, it'd been the coolest 20-second fight we'd ever had.
I think, I think it could have been a TPK, but
if any of our Dangerling artists want to like sketch that for us, us on the back of the dinosaur with a dragon leering down at us in the jungle, that would be sick to see.
Most certainly would.
Also, just because in my mind, I didn't know. Oh, sorry, Deb. Sorry, Colin.
No, that was my thought.
In my mind, I was
So the thing is, I didn't. Sorry, man.
No, not at all. Because I was thinking about the scale. I said to Drum, like, oh, he's looming over us. But I mean, we're on the back of a dinosaur. So what was the size difference, kind of relative between Spike and the dragon?
It depends which floor of the howdah you're on. If you're on the main travel floor, or if you're upstairs in the laundry room with Jam and Philly.
The washing machine.
They're kind of more on an eye level with it.
Did you say with Jared Leto?
No.
Jared Leto.
God, he's in this as well.
Oh, God.
He's in everything.
And he
plays Jam.
He didn't even do the laundry well.
Have you not? Jam was played by Jared Leto. Has that never been made clear?
I didn't realise.
Yeah.
He's
a very versatile actor.
He turned his skin inside out for the role.
Wow. He did.
Wow.
He's so edgy.
He got jam tattooed on his forehead.
For real.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sending skin to his castmates and things like that.
So wacky.
Tweet us,
We have a makeup department. He just fucking did it. Weirdo. Felipe is played by Daniel Day-Lewis, so it's very method up there.
Oh, wow.
Gosh.
Yeah, he had his brain surgically transplanted into an ape in order to do the role. There's just a Daniel Day-Lewis around throwing his shit at a wall somewhere in a trailer.
I'm sure his long-suffering wife is probably looking after the old Daniel.
She just thinks it's normal.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing Abraham Lincoln again. Must be a sequel.
Do you want your tea, Daniel?
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Stop the record. We have our new calling. We're going to go.
That's it.
Abraham Lincoln.
We need to start writing this immediately.
Scratch the podcast. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Finance us, Hollywood.
Abraham Lincoln.
407 poos ago.
Poopy on, dudes.
Oh, God.
my
Okay.
gosh.
We got to stop because otherwise.
I mean, I don't know. I just want to flesh this out a bit more. But yeah, go on.
Let's we'll workshop Abraham Lincoln
I mean, Hollywood can't ignore that title.
as we go. However, let's pick you up. Let's pick it up where you are. You're sitting on the back of Spike, on the back of the howdah, with Olohimba, the Green Dragon, standing over you, looking down at you, having said that she will help you as you're sort of a little way out of the city. The dragon kind of steps back into the little grove that she climbed out of, where she devoured the two ghouls, which any of you who had a chance to look at them for a while will know those were ghouls. And you kind of are able to kind of steer Spike off the road a little way out of sight of the city and kind of dismount enough to kind of chat. And we will pick up we'll pick up there. We'll pick up with the dragon. The dragon walks around for a bit and then sits down on the ground. She still is bigger than Spike. Like, she still looks down on you from the ground, but at least you're not in danger of getting a crick in your neck from trying to talk to her.
Now,
would you mind if I rode you?
Okay.
Please.
He's lacking in manners. Sorry about that. But Alejandro, what?
Olohimba.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Not. Hey, listen, Shania, she doesn't want to kiss. She doesn't want to touch. She just wants to.
Okay. Well, that shoots my next question.
a castle.
Just call her
castle
name.
of a dragon.
That's what Enrico Iglesias has been doing. He's playing a dragon in a demon city.
What I really wanted to ask though is, where are the followers of? Oh, can you remind?
Angrazad.
That's the one.
And also a tall-fingered man.
Oh yeah, that too.
Olohimba knows of which you speak. The cult of Hangozan are led by a 12-fingered man.
Oh, great.
That's the guy we're looking for.
Nihamet.
Oh, Nihamet's a tall-fingered man.
Nihamet is the 12-fingered.
Hang on,
I
wait.
did not realise that they were the same. Okay, that's great.
So are we killing 2 birds with 1 stone right now?
Well, I mean, yeah. It's
If
one
that's
bird,
okay
one
with
stone
you,
now.
Bubba.
Yeah, kill all the birds with 1 stone if you like.
A meteor.
Yeah. Well, get all the birds in one place. This is a different, different mission for another day. We've got too much on.
We'll save that. Let's put it in the back pocket.
Yeah.
And carry on.
You have added subquest: kill all birds with a single stone. 10% of players have completed this achievement.
Nihamet came from the city of Kibwe several years ago with an army determined to conquer Xatramba and make it a part of his empire. They say he was one of the most powerful men in Kibwe, but the city claimed him as it claimed all who come here. Now, he rules only a tiny portion of it with the twisted remains of his army, longing for the glory with which he once had. He resides in the plaza of the Feasting Fiend, on the edge of the city.
Would you be able to fly us there?
No.
Oh.
Go on.
Please.
How would I do that?
Well, use your wings.
I can fly, but I cannot fly you. I would not carry you in my mouth. I am not a crocodile.
No, I'll just
Do you
hold on
think
to
that
you.
all dragons are crocodiles, for we are lizards?
Yeah, Fulton.
Maybe?
Look, we're not getting a lift.
Okay,
Drop
well,
it.
we'll just walk over there and let's go.
Well, I mean,
Can
3 of us
I-
can fly.
Can I ask, what do you know if you say Nyatar?
Nihamet.
Nihamet. Did he have any beef with any followers of Balumdar lately? Do you know?
He has beef with everyone. He is a follower of Angazan, the Ravana king. Angazan has beef with all things, for he wishes to be the most beefy of all creatures.
Oh, Balumba. Yeah.
Balumdar.
That's what I said,
Balumdar.
Massive. Balumdar is a
Balumdar.
No.
Balumdar?
Why are you saying that?
Because he is the one that wants to be the beefiest of all.
No.
Just wants things to be
No.
massive.
That's-
This
that's
Angazan,
Nihamet.
we were just talking about Angazan.
Oh,
He wishes
Angazan.
only to be massive. He does not care for the beef.
But if he eats all the beef, he will be massive.
Surely you are wise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I speak truth.
So, what do we do now?
Go to the Plaza of the Feasting Fiend.
Okay,
All
let's
right,
do
let's
that.
go.
Wait. How big's this small remnants of the Twisted Army? And can, like, say, 5 fairly determined people just take them all out? Because kind of up for it.
Perhaps, but it would be dangerous to approach merely from the front.
Well, lucky for you, our name is the Danger Club.
I was about to say Danger's our
The
middle name.
DCP.
Yeah.
What is the P? What is the P?
stand for?
People.
The Danger Club People.
Yeah.
Very well, Danger Club people. There is more than one way into the plaza of the Feasting Fiend.
Underground?
Overground.
Wandering
Yeah.
Away with you, Uncle Bulgaria.
So which way is best for you? Do you want to go overground or do you like underground?
Yeah, I mean, are you going to come with us?
we take the monorail or
Take this guy out?
Can I ask? Why haven't you? I mean, no offense, but you're very mighty and powerful. How come you've not taken them out yourself before if they're a thorn in your side?
I fight many of the groups that live in the city, but there are thousands of worshippers of demons within there. I slay those which I can. There's a small portion of the city I claim as my lair, but there are legion of followers of the different demons within. It would be suicide even for one such as myself to march straight through the center of that city.
Because they all hate you. Okay.
So what better way than having the Danger Club people?
Can I ask as well? They're all at war with each other's throats, aren't they?
Yes, mostly.
Who are Angrazan opposed to? Who's their natural enemies in the city that we can maybe use to our own advantage?
Their lands border those of Zura, the demon lord of ghouls and cannibals. Those who I'm swallowed earlier. I'm still not digesting.
Okay, so
They take a while, don't they?
They just will not settle. I think I have dragon IBS. It's like regular IBS, but bigger.
Do you get like Dragon Gaviscon?
Yes. It's called
but
Dragascon.
Can you not breathe the fire if you use the Dragascon?
Yeah.
Because, that settles that whole thing and then...
Yeah, you can get them little people that slide around your gullet.
Yes, the little firemen. And they
down in your belly.
Yeah, they cream out the fire, which would be really terrible. That'd be terrible for a dragon.
We didn't cream the fire.
It was Gaviscon.
If you wish to approach the plaza of the feasting fiend directly through the main gate, you should be prepared to fight legions of demons along the way.
So can we go a different way where we don't have
was
to
a different way.
Sneaky.
Do tell us
The
about
underground?
The different way.
We got to infiltrate a
Overground.
bloody cult again.
No, that's a really forced premise. Why would you do that?
Yeah, right.
Although, from a numbers point of view, a very successful point of the story. People might be up for that again. Who knows?
You never know.
No, this is what I mean. There are other ways into the plaza. There are entrances to the north and to the south. The southern end is the great escarpment. You may have seen a section of the city has fallen into a great rift that was torn when the demons first appeared here. If you can scale that cliff, perhaps you can find a way into the Angazani compound.
Well,
You won't be going that way, though, right?
My help is limited to telling you of these routes.
Oh, so we don't even get your help to, like...
Okay, I'm sorry. I assumed you were coming with us for the glory of battle, no?
There is no glory in battle.
Why don't you
Okay,
create a
fine.
distraction by, like, laying siege to a nearby, like, clan or something? And then we use that as a distraction to get into the...
They wouldn't care. If it was just a neighbour that was being attacked by the dragon, they'd be like, oh, good, to eat them. Maybe
Oh, you could just go up to the gate and knock on the door and be like, hello, I am a dragon. And that's it. And then they'll be distracted. They'll go, who's at the door? And they'll open the door. And then while their backs are turned, we sneak in. And then bish, bash, bosh, we're in.
Yeah, I think Fulton, you're customary not listening to somebody else when they're speaking, but she did mention legions.
A legion's only like 10 people.
Legions.
Yeah.
Of demons. Thousands
10.
of demons.
A legion is 10 people in dwarven culture.
No, it's not.
People or people?
No, that's different.
I see, okay.
Even if there's 50, there's still more demons than we'd like to fight, isn't it, really?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, even 10, I would be a little bit scared.
Yeah.
What's the other way?
If
Apart
you
from
do not wish to approach up the escarpment, then you can approach from the north. which would involve cutting your way through the jungle to where the plaza itself butts up to the forest. You will not need to climb anything if you go that way, but I warn you, there are no roads there. You will need to forge a path through the forest itself.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Well, we've got Spike, and surely Spike will be able to
but
forge a
will there
path.
be spiders in that area?
Possibly.
Okay, let's go up the mountain.
I mean, we do have 3 people that can fly, so maybe 2 people can carry the other people in the flight.
Can you do that?
I mean,
don't know, maybe.
I get away quite a lot with my armor.
Yeah,
I was going to say, it's like, it doesn't work.
Well,
like
the two people who can't fly weigh probably the most with armour and bits and bobs.
I can make them invisible. Got to make all of us invisible if you want.
So then it looks like we're not carrying anything.
We've got 10 minutes. I'm just saying, if we don't want to fly, we can sneak.
But
be
like,
invisible.
you know, we could what if 2 flying people held on to like either side of Fulton and did the flying?
I don't know if it works.
And
Dan, would that work? I don't know if it's the flying thing. Would we need to make a strength check as well, or
I think it would be very hard for you to carry somebody. I don't think you can carry
Or I
somebody
could
else
make
while you're flying.
one of them fly and I use my spider climb.
I'm not sure you can make someone else fly.
Yeah, no, I think you can.
Have a look at the spell.
So we got 2 choices. We go up the mountain or through the forest, through the jungle. Or we fly some of the way.
Oh yeah.
Well, not just up the thing that we have to
It does
climb.
say range touch targets 1 creature.
Yeah, so it doesn't need to be you, it can
The
be someone
target can
else.
soar through the air, getting a fly speed equal to its speed or 20 feet, whichever is greater.
Or we steal some outfits and go in the front door.
We're literally sat next to a jungle clearance machine here, Spike. So I think we should just trek through the jungle. When we get to the wall, we can see what goes on. We'll either fly over or find another thing. Look, marching in through the gate against legions of demons that even a great dragon will not face seems to me a shitty plan.
Also, if we fly from quite a long way away, they'll be like, oh, fucking hell, look at that. There's a bunch of flying people in the sky.
Yes,
Hey.
and
Well, no, I was meant to
Yeah.
get up the thing we're supposed to climb.
yes,
I
exactly.
see.
Yeah,
No, it's a way.
A
We
lot
don't
of-
need to crack. The jungle is the way into the place. I'm assuming we don't need to climb anywhere.
No,
No,
there's
if you
2
go
routes.
through the
There's
jungle,
through the
there'll be no climbing, no flying, no
Yeah,
nothing.
you
Yes.
can either go through the jungle or you can go up the escarpment.
Hey.
Yeah.
And if we go through the jungle and we get there successfully, then we could use some sort of invisibility spell to then sneak in there and get
Or
past this.
we could fly out the escarpment and use an invisibility spell. And
we could be invisible and fly.
As long
Well,
as you
that's-
promise me there's no spiders.
But that's true. But the only trouble is with going up this escarpment is that it doesn't leave us near the plaza of the feasting fiend.
Fiends.
I thought
You see,
that
so
it
we
did.
no, so we go through the jungle and go to the place where the plaza of the feasting fiend is up against the wall, or we go up the escarpment into the city. But I believe we'd still have to make our way through the city to the plaza.
You
of the
would be
feasting fiend.
very close to the plaza, however.
Oh, we will be very close to the plaza.
Well, there we go.
Is there any climbing involved apart from in the mountain pass?
Apart from the climbing the escarpment.
Yeah.
No, that's the bulk of the climbing. Unless, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't climb. You're your own dwarf. If you want to climb a wall, you live your best life.
Hey. All right, let's go through the jungle then.
And once we get to the
I'm
plaza,
lying, wizard. I'll think he's a dick if he climbs a wall.
Oh yes, me too. Yes.
once we get to the
It was
plaza,
iconic.
what's the building that we need to get into?
The plaza of the feasting fiend is the compound of the Angazanis.
That's the compound.
They control. It is a collection of buildings and open areas that they have fortified against the outside world. Nyamet will be somewhere within there.
So he'll be in the
with
front.
Legion of Demons.
Well,
He will have some followers of Angazan.
Okay.
But you will not at least. You would at least not have to fight all of the other groups within the city before
Yes,
you get
okay.
there.
I now I see. Yes, okay, good.
Well, he'll be in some sort of throne room or something, right?
possibly in a sanctum, temple, probably, and
Sounded pretty egotistical. I'd be surprised if he doesn't have a big chair.
Hey.
There's
All right.
definitely going to be
nothing wrong with a big chair.
Most likely at the
reading
top.
Why do you want a big
Top,
chair?
big chair,
Reading.
big chair top.
Why do you want
Fair
it to?
play.
Do you want it to have? What do you want to have on the chair? Like
Oh,
skull?
a nice soft leather.
Necromantic
bones? No.
symbols.
I mean, the leather will be made of the flesh of my enemies. But apart from that, it'll be fine.
It's actually really hard to do.
Is it?
Yeah, with the flesh of your enemies, it's really hard to do. Skin's better.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, the flesh. The flesh would be bouncy and comfy. So.
Yeah, it's much easier to tap.
I might,
Skin.
in fact, I might coat it with the skin of my enemies, and then I'll pack it with the flesh of my enemies.
Well,
And adorn it with the skulls of my enemies.
So,
and I'd have a little.
Are we going through the jungle? Is that?
Hey, let's go,
Jungle.
Spike! Hiya!
Well, hang on, we're not on it yet.
Hiya!
Stop it now.
Spike starts wandering off.
Oh, look what you've done.
Spike, wait, come back, stop.
Spike,
She does talky.
I'm going to have to briskly walk now to catch up with him. Oh,
Fulton, would you like me to ease your fear of spiders a little bit?
I
mean,
yeah, when we get closer to the forest, the jungle.
Yeah.
That's all right, we'll just blindfold him.
No, because then I won't be able to fight.
No,
Yeah, we can blindfold him, then we can do that thing with our fingers and knock his spiders on him.
What?
What?
Yeah, no, nothing.
Okay.
We can like do little pincer noises. Like,
What?
Is that one noise?
nothing.
Wasn't it? Come on then. Okay. I feel like there's something else going on here. I feel like it might have a personal vendetta.
Hey, you could be warning the people as soon as we leave.
I don't think that they've got an alliance, because I think you are, but there's something else going on here. But that's fine. Do you know what? You got secrets. We've got to get in there anyway.
do you want to tell us your secrets?
What secrets
I
would you
dunno,
have from
I'm
this
just-
dinosaur?
It just seems that you could benefit from telling the person in the tower or whatever it is of where we're going and where we're coming, and then you could personally gain from that.
You believe that I would make pacts with demons?
No, at all.
Absolutely
No,
not.
because Olohimba, you've made it perfectly clear you hate demons, and my friends are fucking idiots. Shut up.
I'm
So
just wondering-
rude, dear.
Yeah, I'm just-
Sweating at us.
I'm just saying that, like, sometimes you have things you want to talk about. You want to get off your dragon chest. You know.
You're doing the necromancer voice there, Velda.
All right.
I mean, no.
Anyway, it was nice to meet you, Balamda.
No, that's the name of a completely different god.
Oh, this is
Alambraha.
You're gonna die, man.
by our hands.
He just goes,
Like a sort of 2-bit, like a sort of 8-bit game. It just goes, "Whoop," and then another character
Like
just
in-
walks onto the screen.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bing.
Like in Nidhogg.
yeah. We go away.
You you follow, you leave Olohimba. Olohimba nods as you go to leave. Says,
I must return to my lair, lest the forces of the pestilent Lord of Pestilence encroach upon my areas. Good luck.
Before you go, can I just say I think you're fucking cool, and you're really like doing it. You know, you're like badass lady, and I want to high five you.
Are you, Shania, are you girl bossing the dragon?
I mean, fuck yeah! Look at, she's fucking amazing, sparkly badass. Yeah.
I will most likely forget you ever existed after a day.
Well, I will remember
Just
you forever.
Be honest.
See ya.
Good luck, Danger Club.
What did you say?
Olohimba?
Did you say the pestilent lord of pestilence?
Yes.
Is there a pestilent lord of other things?
Well, there's the slightly cleaner Lord of Pestilence. It's not quite as
The
bad.
tidy lord of pestilence.
The dusty
Yes.
lord of pestilence.
Oh yes, it's one of
Yeah,
those.
Dusty
Yes,
Lord.
the dusty Lord of Cleanliness.
Yeah.
Yes, it's anachronisms left right.
Already
Pestilent
walking
Lord of
off on the
Sudoku. Look, I don't
diner.
have time for this.
Come on in, Spike.
Olohimba beats her enormous wings and just takes off from the ground and then flies off.
Oh,
in the
see, you
direction
can
of the
fly.
She said she could fly.
She never said she couldn't fly.
Oh,
She said she
wasn't gonna carry you.
oh, it's annoying. I don't trust her.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? She's fucked off.
Well, yeah, thanks to you, Velda.
Well, some of my old friends used to say, never make a deal with the dragon. But we just did, so...
Well, I mean, we didn't. We just got some information.
No, but now they know where we're
who
going.
used to say this? Why didn't you say something
Oh, maybe-
when we were making the deal?
we didn't make a deal.
Shall we go the other way, though, just in case?
No.
I suppose you could say, Shania, that my friends who used to run in the shadows used to say that.
What shadows?
Just shadows.
The earwigs.
No, not the earwigs, different ones. they weren't close to them. They always like my mates, but these people are like associates. Anyway, they've got a lot of very small boxes they like to roll. Anyway, gone off topic a little
Other
bit.
friends.
Yeah, what the hell is this about?
This is like character shit, man.
Yeah, you've never mentioned them.
Just a long
Yeah,
time
what are you
ago.
giving us character shit now?
I'm not giving you character shit. I'm just saying.
We're about to go into the jungle and you're talking character shit.
Hey, listen, it was a passing comment. You lot have leached onto it, and now it's become character shit.
And I used to run in the shadows. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a long
Yes, you
time
can't, you
ago.
can't
Did the
sit
chain-
there espousing your friends who'd run in the shadows.
Well,
That is clear character shit.
He was saying it to me. I know what he's talking about, and you just all earwigged on the fucking thing.
Did the
okay?
chains-
Not the earwigs.
No, the chains keep
am
you
I using
together.
that wrong?
I wouldn't say
Well,
they're friends.
listen, if you say it out loud, it becomes character shit, and then we have to talk about it, okay?
I wouldn't say
Well,
they were friends. I'm more
not
like
anymore.
chummers.
I was trying to make a Fleetwood Mac joke. Come on,
Oh,
let's
sorry.
just go.
Okay, let's
Running
go.
in the shadows, chains keep you together. Forget it.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
You so you make your way, you veer Spike off the road and plunge into the jungle itself. I think this is the first time since you've been in the Wangi Expanse that you've left the road and gone into the forest itself. So you push Spike on through the forest. Spike kind of just pushes against a couple of trees, squeezes between them, and a big lumbering gate. God, this is awful for the mic, isn't it? I'm trying to lumber like a dinosaur. Less method, Thompson. Just fucking projecting the mic.
Is this bad for the forest if we just smash it all to bits?
No, it's part of the natural cycle of life.
Yes.
Okay.
As it just not Spike puts his head against a tree and just pushes it out of the way. The tree crashes down. Monkeys rain from the sky, and then all get up and run away safely like it's the A-Team. Spike kind of lumbers through the forest, but it is very slow going as the huge dinosaur tries to kind of push through the very dense foliage and the dense trees. At one point, the howdah begins to shake as it kind of snags on the overreaching branches. Spike pulls forward and shudders. The whole howdah just starts to shake. Everyone make a reflex save for me.
Shizzle. I feel like having a 12 dice in a long time. Okay.
32.
32. Very, very good.
Where my
Oh, yes.
reflex at, yo?
28.
34. Sorry, let me speak over you.
28.
34.
28, 34,
20.
20.
It's on the crease.
It's on the line.
No, it's
Okay.
all right, it's all right.
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
No, it was all right. It's all right.
Okay.
Hey,
Same again.
Same one.
Oh.
Okay, so that is 30.
Oh my goodness, very, very good. The Sylph and the Tengu, top of it, light as a feather, stiff as a bird. You fall from you leap from the howdah as it catches on the vines and kind of shakes, and then with a creak, the wood on it snaps as the straps break and it falls from Spike's back.
Oh
And
no,
just
the washing machine.
crashes. Tumbles over. The laundry pulls out. Jam Jam cries out, "No!" My socks! However, all of you fling yourselves clear just in time and kind of swinging down on ropes, and however you choose, you land safely on the ground amongst the foliage as the remains of the howdah kind of crash in a heap next to it. Spike kind of looks over at it and then just shrugs off the remaining splintered bits of wood as you all pick yourselves up off the ground. But you don't take any damage. I'm going to put my die away. Very well done.
Nice.
I just sort of like pet Spike's flank encouragingly. That's all right, lad. Good boy. Well, I guess we just walk behind him now.
I guess that's probably the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
I suppose, yes.
I mean,
Hopefully
we
it
could
doesn't
try to
blow off
climb
too
back
much.
up or something, but I don't know. I don't know how easy it is to stay on the back.
When was the last time you gave him some meat?
2 hours ago.
Oh, great. So we might get some flatulence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meaty guffs.
Kind of rumble, a deep rumble comes from within Spike somewhere as one of his many stomachs. Fight me, paleontologists. Maybe they do have many stomachs. Kind of process the pocket meat that you've been feeding him for the last few days.
Literally, in Jurassic Park, they say like a big cow, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There we go.
And Jurassic Park is law.
Exactly. Either way, pushing through the forest or the amount of methane being generated, this dinosaur is bad for the environment. So Spike then kind of pushes forward. So you kind of walk on through the forest.
How are we going to get him to walk? I mean, what is the right direction? Are we just going straight for? How are we? Well, what I'm saying is, I am confused and anxious.
Don't be.
I'll orient ourselves so that we're facing the escarpment and the compound and stuff.
Okay, thanks.
It's a very good idea. Survival check.
Motherfucker.
Oh no!
I rolled a 2. Can't any of you lot like give me a reroll or like a +10 on something?
Do you want a danger point?
Nah, don't give me a danger point. It's very expensive.
I mean, you have I believe you have a lenstatic compass, which
yeah,
I
I do.
mentioned fucking twice on this show.
I do, but I don't know if that's...
Gives you a +1 to find directions.
Oh, God,
which
plus
is
1. Okay.
literally, so,
Let's change that 2 to a 3.
And it's a survival check, so add whatever your survival score is, which should be pretty big right now, right?
Yeah, it should
Ranger?
be pretty big, but I just in the scale of Pathfinder numbers, it's not that big.
Can I help him by doing a nature check?
I will let you aid him.
What about a bit of
making
bardic performance?
by making a survival check.
I can only do survival.
Fuck it. No, nature makes sense. Yeah,
We're in nature,
Yeah,
right?
okay,
Yeah,
you're in
okay,
nature.
cool.
Yeah, okay.
Nature,
No,
man.
I'll allow it.
That's a natural 20.
Natural
plus
20.
15 is 35.
A 35. Oh, that is tremendous. In that case, I believe you're adding a +2 to that on top of everything else. So those numbers are starting to add up. They're starting to look pretty big.
Okay.
What have you got, Bubba? Have you got something you want to do to try and help this?
Yeah,
before
why
we find
not?
out the final score. This is a classic Colin of you say, "Oh yeah," and you roll a die without like, what are we actually doing?
What about I could give you a nature check. I could give you a survival.
I thought you had a little bling bling plucky pluck that gives a +1 to something.
Oh yeah, I can get. I can do that. But that's mainly to for kind of like roll for attack rolls and things like that. I think.
Oh, is it not skill checks?
No, not really.
Oh well,
No.
fuck me then.
Are you?
I've got
Shania, just out of interest,
I might
what rank are you in nature? You trained expert master?
I'm an expert.
You're an expert. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
If I was a master, something cool would have happened.
Your
wouldn't it?
master, something cool would have happened, but that's fine. You got a
Not
plus.
quite there yet.
You got the +2. All right. So
Yours banging against the table. The pole.
yeah. I think maybe it's someone moving the table. That is.
Is it the pole banging against the edge of the table?
Yeah, we just move that ever so slightly.
There you go.
Yeah. I won't cut that out. I'll leave that in.
Yeah, it's behind the
It's
scenes,
gold
man.
dust, man.
it's classic
Gold
pole banging
dust.
content.
Pole banging against the
It's
table.
been a while, but I've got something, haven't I? Which is like not bless, but it's.
Everyone's got guidance.
Call it guidance.
Guidance
I've
is
got
gonna,
guidance.
I'll let you add a
right.
guidance to that. There you go. You cast a guidance. Cross that off if it uses up a limited use of it. That gives you another +1. They're all adding up. So
15.
15 total. Okay. It takes you most of the day to kind of work your way through the jungle. Part of that is general slow going because of bringing Spike with you. It just takes him a long time to push through all of the densely packed foliage. Part of it is that you lose your way a couple of times. You manage to sort of figure it out, gradually get it, and you after a little while you are kind of sweaty and a bit tired, and but starting to make your way around to the northern part of the city. Walking along, fortunately, mercifully, it starts to open out a little bit. There aren't so many big trees in this part of the jungle where you're working your way through. I would like everybody to make a perception check for me, please. You make your way through the jungle.
Natural 20
Whoa.
for a 31.
Perception.
A perception. 16.
Pretty poor.
Pretty bad.
28.
A 28 for Fulton.
26.
26 for Shania.
30.
A 30 for Caragor. There's the big roll for Caragor. As you're all kind of walking alongside Spike and pushing your way through, Caragor, you feel kind of you feel something against your foot, and you look down, and there's like a tiny kind of flytrap plant that's just kind of snapped shut around your foot. You just pull your foot free. I didn't do anything. And then a little towards the back, you hear just a big snap. As you turn round, Velda has disappeared, and an enormous flytrap has just closed around where Velda was standing as it's just burst up out of the thing. Right, Velda.
Yes.
First things first, as you are swallowed by the flytrap. Swallow.
How big are the flies here?
Pretty big.
It's
pretty big.
Velda trap.
Feed me, Velma.
Feed me, Velda.
I tell you what.
Feed me all night long.
You gain your ground
That's
condition.
right, boy.
I would like a fortitude save from you.
No.
Velda.
It's my weakest stat. Oh, it's not a bad roll, though. That is a 23.
A 23. Okay, you save against the poison that you can feel seeping into you from all sides, from needle-like appendages, which have stabbed into you. And we're going to go... I tell you what, we're going to go in... fuck it. Let's roll for initiative. Let's do it. Velda's trapped in a fly trap. Let's not trivialise this. Velda's been eaten by a plant.
Eaten by a plant.
Eaten by a plant. Okay.
31.
A 31 for Fulton. 31 is pretty good.
Yes.
Bubble on hoops.
I got a 20. It's disgusting, but it's still a 20.
It is a disgusting 20. Caragor, one fang.
28.
A 28. That's very good. Shania of the Rain.
23.
A 23.
So
That is very good. And Velda
with brain fart. What do we add to?
You had your perception.
It is perception. Okay, in that case, it is a 22.
22. I tell you what, if I were a better GM, I would have got you to just add. Whatever your perception roll was for that battle to it. But I'm not. So we're just going ahead with that. Right. All right. So in that case. Let's maybe add a turn for the. Let's add a turn for this guy, shall we? For the old plant, it gets a.
The old plant.
The old
plant. The old plant, innit? The old fly trap, innit?
The old fly trap.
Yeah. Bless you, son.
Oh.
He's allergic to the old fly traps, isn't he?
The old fly trap
Oh,
allergic
yeah,
to
that's
that.
right. Yeah. He always was weak.
Never liked him, has he? Never liked him, no.
No, too much dust. Yeah, people don't know, but the
We're going to start with Fulton Battlestone. Fulton Battlestone, what would you like to do?
I'm going to do a Furious Focus attack.
All right.
Not at the bulge.
Yeah, I'll aim for the bulge.
Yes. As per usual.
Yes. Here we go. Hup. Don't know yet. Hold on. That is a 22.
22 is a hit.
Ooh.
Roll some axe damage. Velda, an axe just appears right inches from your face.
So that is it's 2d12 normally.
So it's 3d12.
Yeah. Which one is my d12? Got to get it out
Look
of
at
the
you and your
hole.
fancy dice case.
Gotta
I've
get
not
it
seen
out
this.
of-
Well,
These are my Cyberpunk ones, but I just grabbed it because they were there, but there.
so fancy you can't get them out.
That's a d10.
That is a-
no,
that's a
wait, that's a
D12.
d12.
That's a D12.
Yeah, sorry, right. 11. That was a 5. 16.
Oh,
Plus another 11. 20.
27.
27. 27 plus 7 is
34.
34. The more you know. So yes, there's
gosh.
34.
Thump the axe into the side of the plant and chop a chunk out of the side of it. You need to have used one action to move over to it, so that will be your go. Caragor, it's your go.
Is you passed your save against the poison, didn't you?
Yes.
Fulton, you haven't taken any poison damage for attacking it, have you? No. I'm just going to go over and incise that cut that Fulton's made without making a new one. If Fulton hasn't hit Velda, then I'll just go and continue bringing like my blade down just to make a man-shaped hole. Shania, have you got anything blighty?
It depends what you mean by blighty.
Well, specifically something that blights or kills or withers plant life.
Oh, okay. I think I understand what you mean.
Just in case.
Let me just check in my brain.
Yep. Okay, I'm busy now. I'm busy cutting open now.
Bye,
I'm busy.
Give me an attack roll. Try and cut Velda free.
26.
26, that'll do it. Roll some damage.
Okay, I will. I didn't really not hunter's mark. I didn't really hunt prey. Can you hunt prey on a fly trap?
You can hunt prey on a fly trap if you wish to.
It's easy for you to say.
Fly trap.
This seat, Ross. Can't pronounce things from this chair.
Okay, I'll hunt prey. 9.
You hunt prey on the fly.
9
trap.
points of
9
damage.
points.
Can I attack with my other knife as well?
Let's see. So you use what? Did you use an action to hunt prey?
Yep.
In that case, no, because you know what I'm saying. Everyone has to use one action to run over to where Velda was standing. So that'll do you. So you run over, you put the knife in, you start enlarging the cut. There's now a knife coming through the hole at your face, Velda.
Yeah.
Shania, it's your go.
Okay. It's not a creature, is it?
It is not a creature. No.
So
It's
I
a
don't
plant.
think. Yeah, I don't think I do have anything that's gonna be able to do anything to this thing. So, I'm sorry, I don't have any blights. Sorry. She says, and then says, "Hey, Philippe, why don't you go and help out opening up the hole with your strong arms?"
All right, Philippe bounds over, puts his strong arms into it, tries to wrench the hole, make an attack roll.
And as we know, Philippe's played by Danny Day-Lewis, so he's going over there being like, "You fucking blind bastard! You spit that fucking boy out right now!"
Right, what am I using for this?
It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll, right? Okay, let's do this. And it is a 30.
It's a 30. That is a hit. Philippe starts
Fantastic.
tearing at the hole. Roll some monkey damage against
Monkey damage
the
it is.
fly
Monkey
trap
damage.
I'm not using my jaws, am I? I'm using my hands, so it'd have to be claw.
Claw
I
attack.
think, which is 2d6 plus 4. Let's try again. And do you know what? I'll just do this 2d6 twice. 5, 8, 12. 12 points of damage.
Rippy damage.
12 points of damage. Philippe runs over, puts his hand and starts ripping the way out. You see Philippe's face staring at you through the hole, looking at you face on, with just his bloodshot eyes staring a hole into you with an expression that says, "I should fucking leave you here." But he does as bid and continues tearing at the fly trap. That's all he can do. Shania, you've got one action left if you want to use it for anything, but you will need a move action if you want to get close to it.
I don't want to get close to it. Not one bit, thanks. What I might do is... oh, God. Jeez. Oh, God. Can I, prepare a heal?
You can't. You don't have a ranged heal, so you can't. Your ranged heal is 2 actions, so you won't be able to cast any healing.
Can I do one action of it?
You can do one action of it, and you can cast a heal on anyone within touch range of you, which is you and we'll say Bubba.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to have my next go, aren't I?
You will have a go when it comes back round to you. Yeah,
so
you don't
the
have
next
to use all
round-
3 actions.
In the next round, I can, have this... Do the rest of the spell.
You can't carry actions over to the next round. No, you
That's some... Oh, in that case, I'm going to tut for my scream action. Just go, oh, God.
You spent a full round tutting.
Uh-huh.
That's some pretty powerful tutting. Which brings us to Velda Cairnblight. So to start your round off, I would like you to make a fortitude save, please.
Again.
Because you are inside of the fly trap.
Oh, that's not very good. That is a fortitude save of 16.
16, that is a fail. So go ahead and take 8 points of poison damage. You feel it starting to seep into you, and you are stunned 1, which means you have only 2 actions this round to spend. You are also grabbed, which means you are held in place. You cannot move. You can try and act. If you do anything that is a manipulate action, you need to make a flat check or you lose the action. But other than that, you have 2 actions to do it. You can try and escape. Escape is an action that allows. If you want to do that, you need to make an unarmed attack against the thing, or you can. I'd let you make an acrobatics, try and squeeze through the hole.
I'll try and use an acrobatics to squeeze through the hole.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Let's hole again. It's 23.
It's a 23. It's a success.
Yay!
As you back, you kind of just squeeze sideways and just plop out through the hole and just land in the foliage around as the plant kind of just trembles and shakes there. As you remove it, and bits of poison seep from it. Why don't you, now that you're free, let's see how long this poison is going to last for. Does anyone have anything that they can use against poison?
Yeah, I've got remove poison, I think.
Well, that's good.
That sounds just the ticket.
Hold on, let's just have a... Hold on.
That sounds exactly what I need.
Yes, can I have 3 doses?
Extracts poison.
There we go.
That's the thing I've got. With the lightest touch, you can siphon the poison from an object and save it for your own later use.
Well, that's nice as well.
Making an assassin's blade and repulsive wine less deadly while you become all the more powerful.
Good.
So, yeah.
Gracious.
So if he's out, I walk over to him and just go like, there you go.
I mean, this does technically only apply to an object. But
oh, really?
It is, but I don't know. Does Shania consider Velda to be an object?
I think probably she does by now, yeah. I think that's a fair assessment.
All right, I don't mind. I'll suck the poison out myself. Come here.
No, it's all right. I think Shania's going to do it.
Come here.
No. Suck it out. I'm literally drenched
suck
in
it
this
out.
stuff. Look, no.
Well, that's what people say.
But wait, hold on. I mean, but wait, won't you then be the poison?
No, because I suck and spit. I've got my technique down.
Are you sure?
Yeah, fuck it.
Why don't you get Jin to do it?
Him and then the thing.
But that spell won't work.
What?
You have to
Why don't you
use
get
it
Jin?
Are you sure? Can I try?
Should probably do something pretty quick.
yeah,
This thing's about
give it
to
a go.
like
Here
snap
we go.
away again.
All right, you're casting the spell. Okay, so we need counteract check. So you want a d20 and add your spell ability modifier.
Okay, that's 14.
It's normally, I think it's like 20, 23. I want to say 23, 24, something like that.
Okay, hold on.
It's your
spell
casting modifier.
Spellcasting modifier 29.
A 29 is a success. You pull the poison from Velda's body and kind of hold it for a moment. You have nothing really to transfer it to, and it quickly becomes inert.
Didn't we collect a bunch of darts?
They're already full.
They're already poisoned.
They're already poisoned.
They're already
Can I add
poisoned.
to the-
I tell you what
okay.
I'm going to do, because this is kind of a different use of the spell. It's not meant to be used on people. I'm happy for you to use it on it, but the poison becomes inert. You're not able to transfer the poison.
That's fair enough.
It's not a very good poison anyway. You're not going to miss not having it. But you pull the poison from Velda's body before it can do anything, and gradually after a sort of a few minutes of rest, the stunned condition fades, and you're kind of able to move again. The paralysis in your limbs slows down. If you stay in that thing long enough, you get fully paralyzed, and then you just take damage every turn.
Oh wow!
It's
Slowly
a lovely
digested.
thing. Yeah, almost digested by a plant. And after you've kind of dragged Velda free of it, you are able to kind of pick your way around the more careful ones. Finally, you pull aside some foliage and realise you are right on the edge of the city, and you can see ahead of you a short flight of steps going up to going up to a room, and in front of there is a wooden door going further into the complex, and hanging over it are a pair of ghouls hanging from ropes around their necks with ropes bound around them and a symbol of Anguzan carved into their chests. They hang there lifelessly and stare at you as you look at the entrance to the plaza of the Feasting Fiend, and that is where we leave it for tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
That tastes so good.
Tasty.
This week's episode was made possible by a bunch of absolute legends that are our patrons, and specifically this week, our Dangerling of the Week. It's Nathaniel Soldivar. Nathaniel, thank you so much, you absolute star. It's people like you that let us keep making this wonderful show. If you want to join Nathaniel, if you want to be a Dangerling of the Week or get a friend's name on there, very easy. Go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast, join the Dangerling of the Week tier, and we will get that name on our show. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks, Nathaniel. See you next week.